Welcome to It's Not Just Menopause, the podcast that empowers you to navigate midlife with confidence through real talk, root cause insights, and no BS strategies that actually work. If you're dealing with fatigue, stubborn weight, brain fog, or just feeling off and overlooked, this show is for you. Discover what's really going on with your hormones and why it's not just about estrogen. Each episode breaks down what your doctor didn't explain, the internet got wrong, and what your body's been trying to tell you all along. From stress and metabolism to nervous system support and functional nutrition, we'll cover the tools that help you feel more like yourself, again, without restrictive diets, overwhelming plans, or hormone hype. I'm your host, Cindy Stickle, functional nutrition practitioner and certified menopause specialist. I'm here to guide you through the midlife noise so you can stop guessing, get the clarity you deserve, and finally take back control of your health. If you've ever felt dismissed, overwhelmed, or like your body just isn't responding the way it used to, you're in the right place. Let's rewrite the menopause story without the fluff. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of It's Not Just Menopause, the podcast where we ditch the fluff and finally talk about what's really going on in your body. I'm your host, Cindy Stickle, functional nutrition practitioner and certified menopause specialist, who follows the science, by the way. And today we're diving into something that might just shift the way you look at your entire health journey. Because if you've tried all the protocols, followed the plans, popped the supplements, tracked your macros, and still feel exhausted, bloated, foggy, or just not like yourself, this episode is for you. We're talking about what every menopause plan leaves out, and why this one missing piece might be the reason nothing has been working. So let's get into it. And why you're doing all the right things, and so why aren't you feeling better? So let me paint you a picture. You've got your collagen, like my liquid collagen, your magnesium, your protein dialed in, you're walking more, lifting weights, eating fewer processed foods. Maybe you've even tried hormone replacement therapy or a gut protocol, and yet you're still waking up wired or groggy. You still crash in the afternoon. Your belly still feels like it's working against you, like, when's the last time you were able to zip up your jeans? And you can't seem to regulate your mood or focus, like you're constantly biting off other people's heads. And when you go to your doctor and you're told it's either normal aging or just menopause. Sound familiar? Well, here's the truth. Your body isn't the problem. Your protocol might not even be the problem. You've just been missing a step that you didn't even know you were missing. Okay? This is a step that every menopause plan skips, but it's the one that changes everything. Every trendy program, supplement ad, or TikTok, influencer who doesn't know anything about it tells you to start doing more. Eat cleaner, move more, cut sugar, take a supplement, the one that they're selling that doesn't help. Follow this plan, follow that plan. But very few address what your body actually needs, and that's regulation. Before your body can digest food properly, before it can detox, balance hormones, or rebuild energy, it needs to feel safe. And safety starts in the nervous system. This is a piece almost pretty much every menopause plan skips. Because regulating your nervous system doesn't sound as sexy as reset your hormones in 30 days. Because for one, you can never reset your hormones. You can optimize them, but they're always in flux. And you can't do it in 30 days. But it's this nervous system regulation is the most powerful thing you can do. So when your body's stuck in fight or flight, everything else takes a backseat. Digestion, sleep, hormone production, metabolism, even joy. Okay? And if you're constantly feeling on edge, behind, foggy, or overreactive, it's likely not just stress. And it's hidden stress that you don't even know about, but it's dysregulation. Before we get back to today's episode, I've got a quick question for you. Feel like your body's in chaos, but your labs are normal? You're not crazy, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. If you've been told it's just menopause or to wait it out, it's time for real answers. Take my free quiz, What's Really Driving Your Menopause Symptoms. In under 2 minutes, you'll uncover your top hidden stressor and get my free guide, The Menopause Stress Fix, sent straight to your inbox. Head to cindystickle.com/quiz or click the link in the show notes. If you're doing everything right but still feel like a mess, this quiz is your next step. All right, let's get back to today's episode. Okay, so what regulation looks like in real life, okay? So I know that regulation can sound a little abstract. So let me show you what it looks like in your everyday life when it's missing and when it's restored. So you're dysregulated when you're snapping at your partner over dishes, then feeling guilty for hours. Or you're skipping meals because you're too busy, then crashing at 4 p.m. Tossing and turning at night, even when you're bone tired. Reaching for coffee to push through, then feeling wired and bloated. Getting home and collapsing on the couch, too tired to cook, too wired to rest. And it's regulated when you're eating breakfast before the cortisol roller coaster kicks in. You're walking your dog and realizing your knees don't hurt today. You're having an uncomfortable conversation without your whole system shutting down. Catching yourself mid-spiral and grounding instead of snapping. Feeling like your body is finally working with you and not against you. This is what I teach inside the first phase of the No BS Menopause method. We don't jump into fancy plans. We start by calming your system so everything can start working again. So if you've been doing everything right and still feel off, you haven't failed. You're not broken, okay? No matter what your doctor makes you feel like. You're just missing the step that comes before all the others. Before we talk about macros, movement, or metabolism, your body needs calm. That's why my signature framework starts with regulate. Because once we regulate, we can restore. And once we restore, we can rebuild everything. Energy, metabolism, confidence. So if nothing's been working, it's not because you're doing it wrong. It's because you've been starting in the wrong place. Like you didn't know this was there. Okay, so you had no clue that you should start at square one instead of square two. I want to make sure you know about 2 important things. First, my Menopause Reimagined Summit. It is from October 6th to the 10th. And it's your chance to hear from 10 expert women in movement, mindset, metabolism, and so much more, like metabolic healing, hormone therapy. And it's 100% free and designed to show you how to find real relief, root cause, without the quick fix BS. And I'll have a link in the show notes for you to sign up. It's at menopausereimagined.co. And then on October 27th, I'm hosting a brand new workshop. It's not just hormones, why nothing's working in menopause, and the 3 things you need to now to stop waking up exhausted, arguing with your partner, and relying on coffee just to function, even if you think you've tried everything. Okay, so those 2 events are super, they're full of so much information that women need to hear. The summit, I pulled experts in their field to talk about what we really need to do to help our symptoms and to feel better. And then my workshop, I give you a taste of the very beginning of my program, the calm and regulate part. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. Please share this with any other woman that needs it. Because, all women will be going through menopause. Just remember, it's not just menopause. There's so much other stuff going on in our body. You deserve more than symptom management, and you do deserve to feel like you again. So I will be in your headphones next week. Thank you for tuning into It's Not Just Menopause. I hope today's episode gave you real clarity about what's actually going on in your body and reminded you that it's not just your hormones and it's definitely not your fault. If you found value in this conversation, make sure to follow the show so you never miss an episode. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Cindy Stickle Nutrition, or head to cindystickle.com for more resources and personalized support on your menopause and midlife health journey. Until next time, keep questioning what you've been told and trust that your body is not broken. You just need the truth and the tools that actually work.